For this, I would like for everybody to just mute your mics. I don't want apologies. I don't want explanations. I don't want to hear anything. This is just how it is. I like being funny. I try to make sure that I police myself, right? When it comes to saying things, I'm not perfect, but some of you guys are absolutely going over limits that make me uncomfortable. It's not funny. And you got to remember that there's so many different kinds of people here. And yeah, if there's trans people here, awesome. You're welcome here too. So you guys need to watch yourself. This is not a fucking locker room. We're not hanging with Donald Trump. And if that bothers you, you might be the problem. Okay, so if you're triggered right now, you should probably just take a deep breath because we're here to make money first. And that is priority. If we can have fun and laugh and kiki and all that other shit, cool. Let's do that. But not at the expense of other people's entire lifestyle. Yeah, if they're gay, cool. I get it. I use the word gay all the time with people who are gay. But we're going to reel this shit in because as far as the ladies are concerned, this is not a place that if I was a lady, I would want to be. So everybody, I don't want apologies. I don't want an explanation in my DMs on why. I don't care. Let's just make bands and we can have fun. You guys have crash out. You guys can hang out at the, in after hours. And just warn any lady that comes in there if you guys are wilding out. That's your space. But in this live, if somebody does it again, where you just make an uncomfortable statement, you're muted for a month. Because you don't have to, this is not something that has to be done. We don't have to have live. We don't have to have you guys talking. Typing works just fine. So we can just go ahead and just mute everybody and go straight to the stage where Ivy and Alex don't have to reshare my stream. It'd be a whole lot easier. Everybody can just raise their hand. I love having knowing that you guys can unmute yourself in the moment, ask a question. I like this. I like the environment that we have. It's awesome. I want to continue to grow it, but it's not going to grow in a direction that includes everybody if we keep talking out of our ass. And I'm talking to myself too, right? I got to be better as well. Your mom jokes, totally acceptable. If that bothers you, I'm sorry. That's too sensitive. Okay. I'm going to make your mom jokes. So like there's a limit. We can still have fun, but that's it. That's all I wanted to say. So if you are, if this again applies to you, just do better. Just do better. All right. Now, with that being said, it's 5 minutes to 3. And we're going to go ahead and go through the ETFs. And yeah, peanut butter is definitely still on the table. Definitely on the table. You guys know. I think you guys, everybody here should know what I mean. Okay. I shouldn't really have to say it. There's a difference between how you would talk in front of your daughter, right? Grown or older. And maybe you're different. You talk wild like that. That's fine. That's you. That's your house, but not this. That's not happening here. Because there's a difference between being funny and being disgusting. And one thing that does bother me, just as a person, is vulgarity humor. Like where it's shock humor, that's low effort. Shock humor is low effort. You can't think of any good jokes, so you just think of something disgusting to shock somebody. Let's find some different material. All right. Anyway, that's it. Last thing, that's it. We don't need to say anything else. All right. Now, let's take a look at these motherfreaking ETFs. IWM had a beautiful move down today. And if you guys held those 480s, we surpassed that 1,000% mark. I know a lot. I don't know if anybody was able to screenshot or post in the games page. Oh, well, I see a couple here. Nice, beautiful, 1,000%, 700%. So great trade to the downside. That speculation definitely paid off. Now we're in a new scenario where obviously we have a red candle close near the floor. We've got empty space or a gap down below us all the way to 236. We've got even more than that if we're looking down on a lower time frame, and that's what we're going to do here. So as of right now, yes, we have not broken the floor at all. So we got to maybe get closer to the bell to kind of see how this settles. There is higher time frame empty space up above us, right? That could be retested before it gets refilled. And this is where my main focus is right now. But as you can see, box, empty space, and then this previous resistance that we dropped down from, which is here. And we do have some wicks on the lower time frame with that 245.21. So it is possible that we see that retest. Again, we're going to wait, see how we close towards the end of the day. I grabbed a few calls off the bounce. It's just kind of sat here on the 5-minute building a box. So I grabbed a few calls to see if we could muster a move to the upside. You'll see on the 5-minute, it's perfectly navigatable with a box and a range directly up ahead of it. So the levels are pretty clear. But that being said, we're on standby. Obviously, you guys know what oh, well, before I move on, I'm still holding tomorrow's expiration for the gap, which is why I'm playing to the upside. But that being said, gap down or a breakdown underneath 240, and we have the imbalance in that gap at 238, and we have the gap fill at 236.50. So good stuff on that end. I like the possibility of potentially breaking down this channel that I've been talking about, whether it's here or there. Still prices in that gap. So end of day, we're looking to see if we can nab a little swing on that one. And it's so cheap, guys. It's I hope some of you guys, I know I heard people talking about the not having enough contracts or leaving a few runners. I think if you saw how well those contracts moved today, you'll see how cheap you can make this for yourself. And I mean, when it gets down to the $3 and the $2 mark, it's damn near risk free. I mean, as long as you're using your good risks. So, we are absolutely going to talk about Tesla. Just be sure to tap your screen if you're on TikTok. And we'll do that in just a second. All right, so let's go ahead and go over SPY, and we are moving right now to the upside as we speak. So some of you guys might be in the process of trading this to the upside, but as of right now, zooming out to the 24-hour time frame, it looks like they were trying to make ourselves make our way back up above 667, which was this previous candle close underneath us, but it doesn't really say anything, right? And it would be normal for us to close at that mark and then utilize the empty space that we've left in here. So let's investigate further on the 4-hour, and this is where things get crazy. That channel that we talked about also gave way. The wicks down here, like so. So there is still potential, right? And with that empty space down here, the floor right here, it would be 656.75 if SPY continues moving down. Now, we also are in the midst of a potential, and I think somebody did tell me that there is a strong possibility by this Thursday / next Tuesday, I think, that the government would resume, and therefore possibly we could see a move back up. And with that being said, right now, what we're gearing up for with this bounce is a likely retest of 669, and of course the box we left behind, and that's right here. So I think the gist of, and I just need to say this clearly, doesn't look like I see any opening up into empty space right now. As we get closer to the day, we might be able to see like if we rip up fast here, then absolutely we could start looking at a potential move down. So SPY looks good. If you guys have any questions, let me know. You don't think another run? On Beyond Meat? Today I found out the Discord leaders rode the short bus. It is true. Anyway. Yeah, so if you've got Beyond Meat, we'll take a look at that in just a second. All right, last one. Wait, did we do the cues? No. I don't think we did. Yeah, so the cues are doing the same thing, similar to SPY, where we're trying to pull ourselves back up above 608 to take advantage of its empty space, which would be in here. Now, could be more difficult, but as of right now, we are not getting any candle recovery at all, right? The bounce that we've made here on the 15-minute isn't super duper strong. There's a lack of structure. But what I see as a high likelihood here as of right now is that a 605 retest is likely going to occur. And that might happen here before the end of the day. And you'll see on the 30-minute that moves down slightly to 605. So as of right now, on standby as we move to the end of the day. IWM again was super duper clear. I didn't need to really wait to the end of the day to like come to a conclusion. But on this one, I want to see if it pulls itself back up and gets anywhere around that 606. But with that being said, it's a pretty pivotal area in my opinion for the Qs. Not to mention, I think with this second rejection here, we have confirmed that this is likely going to be a range that we sit in possibly for a minute. So, if you're speculating 590s are still in the air because of the 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But again, right now we're still waiting on that candle close. All right. So all three ETFs. Oh, my bad, guys. TikTok. There you go. Unc, why are you so cutesy? Okay, here we go. All right. Reason to be bearish on anything besides shiny metal. Red will be reversed. Oh, I certainly hope so. Blow that top off. I think it's just worth acknowledging how thin of an overhead we have. So, I mean, this would be the 50% mark of this whole range. So, definitely an area. As soon as I cash out, yes. BB, look at me, dude. Instead of typing gold, I'm typing in BBL Rubin. All right. Well, you got a decent setup to maybe play this one back up. Right for you. Yeah, I got you. All right. Now, I really plugged that into nothing. I really did. What's going on? Once again, tell me, when do I start to lean more towards bearishness? I mean, that all has to do with the levels that are lost. I mean, it's very, 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 very simple. If we get a candle close near or around 590, that would be a floor that has been lost or potentially lost on the Qs that we've been holding up since September. This, overhead rejection doesn't necessarily put a pin in this cushion at all. There is more, or there is empty space that's already been retested. But that's where I would suspect a potential bearish move. But there is also a strong possibility that we're going to be in a weekly range, and weekly ranges, look, they're not fun. And shit could get real nasty here for a while. In fact, looking at what I wouldn't be surprised if we spend the majority of our time going into mid-November. But we'll see. Today was that second rejection off the top, so we might find ourselves down at the floor sooner than later. 577 is still that downside target, but yeah, that's how I'm feeling right now. I'm investing in 20. In what? What are you investing in? Be sure to tap your screen if you're on TikTok. All right, I'm going to go ahead and IWM is bouncing pretty hard right now.
Did you roll out your Q 570s? Or are they still end of the month?
Oh, are you talking about
580s, Astro, 580s.
Yeah, 580s. Yeah, you had me confused. Yeah, I already I dumped those. I had an ideal opportunity to do so, so I did.
No.
Yeah. Let's see here. That's what I was talking about. The whole 580 things, I was losing my mind. Okay, so.
No, you were spot on, dude.
I was spot on, but I had. I know.
It's
But
just
I
the
was
strike selection was too far, if that makes sense. But you had the right idea. The market did pull back like crazy.
I made a bag off of him. Like it's not.
That's
I
what
made
I'm
a bag.
saying.
Yeah, I made a bag off of him, and then well, he's talking about the second round. I bought him twice. So
A nice expensive
Oh,
bag.
where's my fucking
look, today is Tesla earnings, right?
yeah?
I think I've asked this like 2 times already today.
Yeah, Astro's gonna lose his fucking mind if I don't talk about it here in
Oh
a
yeah, I'm gonna
second.
live
So
stream it.
Is it at 4 or 4:30, Astro?
It's 4:30 Central Time, so 5.
Oh my god, this guy always does.
Home base is Texas. Don't worry though, GM won't have eyes off driving until 2028.
we gotta have a limit on how many words. No,
The cues are bouncing right now, Potter.
bouncing. You said
The cues.
yes.
30
Yes,
minutes.
they are. Yeah, they are. If you look at the hourly, I mean, that's quite reversible. And not to mention, let's also not, look at this fucker. So I mean, yeah, we could blow this top off. But and the beautiful thing I think about the scenario that we're in right now is it's if you do decide to take something, you absolutely have worst case scenarios to hedge for. Like period. Yeah, you'd be all right. Fuck is white balance? Oh my god, I shouldn't have hit that. Why did I do that? Hold on, my bad, guys. I'll fucking get rid of this shit. There we go. Dude, what the hell? This shit had a makeup filter on me, dude. The hell? All right. Anyway, yeah, IWM is about to try to go hit this 30-minute floor here. One I was just talking about, 243.28. All right. So let's talk about a couple of things here. Tesla. I mean, everything that I've been saying for the last week and a half is still true, right? Today's whip, dip, whatever, doesn't really add too much of anything to me. What I can see, though, is this previous resistance that you were at here is the same one that you fell underneath now. And kind of could make for the perfect little dip and rip. That being said, let's talk about the scenario that we're currently in. As of right now, on a lower time frame, and I'm going to go over the worst case scenario here because this would be the absolute worst case scenario for, I think, anybody involved. That we see a shot up, and maybe that does go to that 465 outside of the channel, and possibly there's a good chance this channel is just not right. But we could shoot up and hit that 466, and if it does not go any further, I don't think it goes. I think it would reverse pretty easily off of that, and that short position opens up. Now, the obvious thing here, and I can't emphasize enough, if you can't afford to be in TSLL or obviously Tesla, don't do it, right? Like, I mean, it's not, even if we make a bag on it, it's just the other side of it. If this doesn't work out with weeklies, one thing that I explained before is we have had an earnings going into is Wednesday and then Thursday, Friday. And for those 2 days and going into Friday, they chopped those contracts till they died. So it is important that we are using good risk. That is number one. We don't need to be scared, but anyway. So going into this earnings, we have a massive amount of consolidation, the same thing that we have found to be the recipe for potential 3-bar plays. So if you have Tesla in next week's calls or next week's contracts, you could potentially hold through those 3 bars. Now, 3 bars would mean today, green, tomorrow, green, and then the next day, green, or vice versa, like the 3 bars here, big red, right? Red, and then that smaller red down into the structure. So hopefully by Friday, but if you have next week's contracts, you might have an easier time managing that. Give me 2 seconds. Hold on. I'm actually really surprised at how cheap those got, but yeah. So I mean, 550 is really far away. But we've already done this before. It's not out of the question at all. That's 545. So that's downside, right? Or that's upside, excuse me. I would expect something along this to the downside, right? So period, end of story. This is just a simple expansion play. Contraction, expansion. What breaks the egg? Something fast, right? Throw the egg, it breaks, whatever. This is the egg. It is all bundled up. It's ready to break. So, let's hope that that's what happens this time. I'm not here again to not risk money or not put money on the table. And I've seen this happen too many times to not give it a shot and put some risks on the table. But that being said, good luck. I hope you're using good risk. I have the 350 puts, which adhere to my target, and I do what?
May the odds be in your favor.
Yeah, I hope so.
No, may they be in Astro's favor.
Yeah, but that's still somebody's favor. I mean, we just need this to. All we need this to do is just fucking move. That's it. We don't care where it goes.
Yeah, we needed the moon. You're right.
So if that happens,
It's just you. The gods don't like you. If it's all of us, we have a better chance because there's some people that like the gods might like. If it's you and me, we're screwed.
Oh, man.
Listen, this is my simulation, so these are my rules. I'm just now learning to control it. You're good. Keep going.
Control it is interesting. All right. Get me out of Astro's simulation, please. All right.
Nope.
Why did I just buy more of those? That was an accident. Give me a second, sorry. I'm managing positions right now. Yeah, how did I know yeah, we'll go over that one really quickly. So ACHR started today, and I got in, got out, but ended up nailing that price target to the downside. When it bounced, it hasn't recovered, but it has bounced, and it looks like it might. So you can prepare yourself with calls centering around 1283 if you're hedging, or call it, because again, just because you start a play, a lot of times there's going to be something that will invalidate that play. And I suspect that if this is going to go down, it might pull one of these numbers, or we might be heading right the fuck back up. So it's okay to try. It's not okay to hold through some bullshit. Remember, I wanted ACHR down to fucking $4. Now it's worth it for me to hold on to a few and hedge. But if you were able to trade that down and do whatever with it, cool. Yeah, there you go. What's up, Ray? Yeah, be sure to tap your screen if you're on TikTok, please. All right, let's talk about Target really quickly, because that one has been holding here today on top of 93.50 and up against or right underneath 94.90, with empty space still remaining all the way up to 95.81. Still waiting on that. Still good. Could see a retest down at 92.41 if we don't have what it takes to get there now. Yeah, that didn't work. All right. If we have anything else you want me to go over, you could go ahead and drop your request channel or chart in the chat, and we'll see if we can't find ourselves a decent little setup. It's 3:15. Right. Yeah, Netflix, just to recap that one, Netflix was actually, Manny was able to grab this one, but if you're still in Netflix or holding anything this one, 1086, it is not bounced. Although I think tomorrow, if it opens up in the same range, you will see a B retest of 1140. Probably a pretty good trader for tomorrow too as well. So congrats to Manny. BYND, which I know you guys are going to ask me to look at, so here I am looking at it. As we talked about, right, this one went to $8, which obviously surpassed my price target of $6, but I believe, I mean, what the fuck? It's 775, or yeah, 772. That's the 50% mark. I think it's done. I mean, and maybe you don't necessarily get an immediate reversal. But as far as the 24 hours concerned, you have been pulled back down underneath this sell level over here to our left. And that has driven price down to retest. And I was talking about this level at $3 here this morning. It was able to move down into that. So this could actually end up being the chopping range where you build up a little bit here before continuing down. Now, most, if not all of this is going to be a read and react scenario. And because it ripped up so fast, it has lower time frame setups that are still very clean. You've got a box right here that you bounce off of at 287. Oops. And continuation here down to this 233. So this might be, and with the empty space you left up behind, this is going to be a roller coaster. So if you're trading this one because you saw it ripped big and you got dollar signs in your eyes, I think this shit is fucking over with. I mean, you got to be able to, sometimes you got to hop off the teat, man. Once the money runs dry, it's time to ride. You can't continue to hang on to it unless you have bigger plans. Or again, I don't make the rules. If you have plans and you think you see more, but I just see little tiny areas like here, like if you broke over 425 and outside of this 480, that's a no-brainer retest. So I'll go over IWM as we get closer to the bell. Right now, I'm holding some calls. I have that fixed. Yeah, I do. Damn, she took a hit. Who? What? Oh, what's up, J Dan? So before there goes, are you playing Tesla puts this evening? Guys, I have a straddle position on, so I'm going to say this again. I have a straddle position. Now I'm going to tell you what I have. And if you buy it without looking at the chart or having any idea of what I'm talking about, you are taking a signal. If you are buying it and you're just going all willy-nilly because you see us hit fat plays and you think this is the one, you feel it somewhere in your digestive system, that's same people when they go gambling feel the same shit. Okay, so you're taking a signal, and the risk is going to be higher for you. So hopefully everybody is using a good risk. But right now, I am holding I have 550 calls and 350 puts, and the goal is by Friday, right, that we see one or the other. Now, I told you guys what my account was sitting at here. I think it was Monday or Tuesday. I put around $2,400 into this trade. And yeah, I'm not going to be happy if I lose, but I will be alive still. So I just spent like $600 on jeans. I have no room to be mad at losing money. So
Goddard, transferring that to TSLL, what do you think of the $21 calls? I like that a lot.
yeah, if you can't, and that's another thing. If you're going to put some money on the table, TSLL is obviously an alternative. And this one has still structural targets around it. But yeah, the first target directly, you said 26 or 25?
I got 21s. They're 99 cents. I know that's probably above risk that people want to take. And I think you have to buy a little closer in on TSLL than you do Tesla because it doesn't move as much. So that's why I'm buying closer in. A little bit more risk, but it's more likely to happen on a smaller push.
Mm-hmm. Listen to Papa Chad. Yeah, TSLL, you can play closer in the money on this one, even especially because you want to be able to capture the volatility. It doesn't move the same like percentage mark, obviously, as Tesla, but it'll still work out in your favor if you're a little closer to the money. So,
and there's the 5x that they're looking to approve.
All right, that's your last Tesla comment for the day. You're grounded.
Damn.
All right.
Hey G.
Yeah, what's up, boss?
Just like on a percentage perspective, how much are you risking based on your account size? Just so people can get an idea.
Like fucking
on the Tesla
0.1%, maybe, but less than a percent.
Like 1%.
Yeah, I'd have to do the
Less than
math.
that?
I'm not a mathematician, but yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
my account right now this morning was at $141,000.
Yeah.
Okay,
Just so
so
people
and
can
I
get some perspective as well.
and exactly, and I put $2,400 into this. So happy that I lose it? No. But alive and still well within profits? Yes. I can afford the risk. My life continues moving on. If tomorrow this doesn't work out and you are in fucking shambles, who we pointing the finger at? Astro. That's right. You can, yeah. You in this rare occasion, you can blame Astro. And
What's your?
what?
I want to know where to send either the bag of poop or the flowers.
Oh, yeah. It's not too far from you. I mean, you could get a DoorDash driver to do that. Does DDDDDDDDD have hope? Well, no stock actually has hope because they are not real things or humans. But I know what you mean. I'm sorry. Yeah, just because it's pulling back, I mean, doesn't mean that it's over with. It is a punch down. It is. I mean, somebody actually, if you're in equity, you could hedge this down to 262 if that fits the fancy. That is the first most logical target directly underneath us, followed by 247. So, you know, I don't think it's over with. I mean, we definitely had a great run. We didn't necessarily get all the way to my target, but I don't think that's. I see this. If I'm just being, yeah, I see something like this, and I believe that would work out something like that. Yeah. DKNG is was able to kind of hold its shit together today, so I still remain patient or watching on this one. 3 times off the top, empty space still below, obviously shit tons of empty space above. Earnings is getting closer and closer. We might be stalling. So, all right, drop those requests. Now, please keep in mind with the overhead ETFs moving down, if you are playing to the upside, be careful, right? Obviously, things like Nike, which does not have a terrible setup at all. This is 3 times at the top. This is, you know, we could say almost 3 times pop, gap back down, pop, pop, and then obviously 1, 2, 3 here off the top. There is empty space directly up above you. The first $71 target, the second $71.80, and then final $74.55. The obvious risk here is that because you have not broken, and you do have 1, 2, 3, that we could be looking at a rejection and move back down, where you bounce, fill your gap, and then reverse back up and do it later. So just throw that out, or just throwing that out there. Lift. Nope. Yeah, keep dropping your requests, guys. Tap your screen if you're on TikTok. This is free. So it's not the cleanest empty space, right? As soon as you step down one platform, you get a box. You see that that's why you're stopped here. You have a decent bounce. You have a uptrend like so. So yeah, right? There is the potential here with the lower time frame empty space to fill that up, pop off the top, but then it's a 2106, 2195, and final 2250 that would be able to get you up and out. So kind of like I was just mentioning here, this is your 1, 2, 1, 2. So another thing that's, you know, kind of easy to overlook is you're in a box. So that, well, it makes your life easier because you can wait for that range to break. So I think right now it's kind of tough to determine 100% whether this is going to go break up. And lift, while it does have a ton of empty space, looks like on the weekly, you would just be filling that up. So once you get up above that, cool. And there's Astros sharing his Tesla referral code in the TikTok chat.
What an ass.
Yo.
Our calls are cooked. I guarantee you now because of him.
It's over, dude. It's over. Let's have a. We should plan.
I just told him at a 30% loss.
Oh my god. Ivy and Alex, actually perfect that I have two assistants. Ivy, will you plan a celebration party? And Alex, will you plan a sadness party or like a loss party? Like just I don't know.
Sorry for your loss and
congrats
for your win.
Yeah, just find all the gifts that you'll need for this evening. Ivy, you got the happy ones, so if we win, Alex, you got the sad ones.
God.
Angry teats is a good one, I think.
Celebration party.
There you go.
Hmm.
Soundboard, you got to get the music ready, dude. Tesla is today, right? Right?
Yeah.
Is everybody scared?
Aftermarket.
My speech scare everybody, and now nobody's talking.
Port.
Full port? Full port. Hold on, buddy.
I like that.
It's beautiful. Is this?
Yeah, I believe in
Wait, you gave a
Garrett.
speech?
It's time
I
for a
missed it.
full port.
Yeah, it'll be on YouTube
That was
or
confluence.
or Ivy. Ivy, I might have you clip it and put it in the damn announcements. Actually, that's probably a good idea. There you go,
Which one,
Alex.
Chuck?
What I said, my announcement that I made earlier. I'm not gonna do it again. Ugh. That's an interesting setup here. I got like an $800 position ready to go to zero. How many avocados is that, dude? I need you to convert that to avocados immediately. Coin. Oh, I just turned into Rumpelstiltskin for real, dude. Manny, I know you're in here. Where's he at? No, he's not. Tag him. Everybody who has fingers and a keyboard, tag Manny right now.
Potter, good questions. What made you think to like make boxes?
What made me think to make boxes?
Yeah, like what made you like look at it? It was like I'm gonna make boxes out of these like price points.
Yeah,
It's
why not
just-
cubes?
They were just boxes, dude. I mean, it would have been like if I did this, right? Like it's just a natural. I think this is only human natural, dude. Look. And then obviously I came to the conclusion that the 50% mark. So if it's level, and then I just draw boxes or draw a line on each side to combine it, then it becomes a box. But I mean, if we're being realistic, it's a rectangle. The whole thing's a lie. It's all a lie. Get out of here. It's not my birthday.
Why is everybody adding me?
Nothing.
Yo.
Dear God, I'm having.
No,
He wants you to look at coin.
No, I don't want you to look at it. I want you to take it with me.
What?
Coin down.
How much? What's the strike? You gotta fucking signals, bro.
All right. Don't make me do that.
Strike.
Just check the
Damn,
back
dude,
channel.
that was 6%. Jesus.
They're going to be expensive, Manny.
How expensive are we talking?
$420.
No, you're crazy.
Are you serious? Not even like
I'm
two.
not holding I'm not holding a $4,000 position overnight.
No,
So where
not
are you staying?
overnight. Multiple nights. Like
I am not holding a $4,000 position for multiple nights.
a
Get this guy
fortnight.
out of here. You need a new friend, Potter.
Oh
Get this guy
my
out of here.
god.
Yo, didn't you mute all these people? Why are they still talking?
Lock them up. How are we gonna go on vacation if you don't?
Replace one kid into 60?
If it was up to Manny, you still be living in a 2-bedroom, not needing to like expand another chicken pen.
Be more simple. He introduced me to the finer things. Man, you guys make me want to grab
What are you targeting on this, bro? 275?
260. 273, but yeah, 260. 263.75. Playing out of the money. You could go the soonest you could go, dude, is fuck, wait, earnings are coming. Holy shit. Oh, it's too late, dude. I already bought them. I took a $4,000 position for you, so it was actually 4,400. So
Hughes
for
is
November.
moving.
Oui.
Potter, what do you say on this week's on coin?
No, but I'm just joking about it. I'm not in a $4,400 position. For this week's, yeah, that's something you're probably going to want to take intraday with all of the empty space up and down. You want to take that off of a retest, I think, or at the end of the day with better confirmation. While coin right now is sitting at cost basis, it does have empty space on the lower time frame, which again just sets this up to potentially bounce. I think what I should also do is look at Bitcoin. Oh shit. Seems like the 25% mark is more relevant than usual. I do see some tremendous dumpage in our future. That one's already been filled. Lock the signal chat.
Way to avoid that shit.
Yeah, that rejection though, I'm looking at it. I'm like, damn. Tomorrow though.
Major dumpage. Oh, he pushing.
Yeah, I don't know if that's a take now. I think that's a take later. Set alerts on coin. I like coin with a punch down to that 260 mark. It does have earnings. So if you're taking it off of that, I might do that already. That's on the 30th. It does have empty space all the way down to 263.75.
Remember that we have rate decision in case nobody knows next Wednesday.
Perfect. Yeah. Dude, I'm getting so many of these pages that are like, by the way, if you guys are on TikTok, I will not DM you for any sort of crypto investment. Manny won't, Ivy won't, nobody is. We're not going to message you. If the message says, hey, how's your trading? That's not us.
Trading's going.
We don't care. We don't have copy
We
trading. We're not going to ask you for money. We're not, all of that is scammers. There's some scammers watching right now.
My referral links aren't scams.
There's some scammers watching right now. Now they're gonna start off with like, "Hey, I don't really care how your trading is going."
Yeah, that's exactly.
You know,
hey, I don't fucking care how your trading going. We should be some fucking funds and I'll trade them for you. Yeah, just don't be stupid. All right, coin.
If I scan you, it's for donuts and pastelitos.
Nike, Upstart.
How about the queso pequeños? How good are these?
Not
dude,
yet.
never really a fan of those.
Not yet. This one needs to. It did go. Hold on a second.
You don't have to do that.
I think I do. I feel like Ash or Plunger would take this shit in a light second, dude. Plunger would fucking lose his mind on this setup.
All right, I'll pay.
Listen, it bounced off the floor. It's got empty space up above it. If you're aiming for a break over 52.16 up into the set 57s a week out, or all the way up here 2 weeks out at 61, I don't hate that at all. Next step here is find a stop loss, and right now you really only have one, which is 49.80, and with that empty space underneath you, there's no playing games.
So I found out somebody bought $4 million worth of $385 calls for November 21st, which is fucking crazy.
On
Upstart.
On what strike?
385.
That's wait.
You got to be selling that, dude. What?
What?
On circle. Yeah.
November of this year or next year?
Oh, my bad. It was Circle. Sorry. Never mind.
Oh, damn. I was trying to figure out the code.
We do not have a monthly subscription. Monthly subscriptions are a waste of your time. What are you doing in a month? Yeah, especially if you don't have my strategy. No. Also, you get those people who forget they have subscriptions for like 8 months and they gave up on trading after 2. And then they come back and they're like, hey. I'm like, hey. Got to remember to do your shit. Do what?
They come back and they're like, why have you been charging me?
Yeah, well, or they fucking file a dispute and say fraud. I'm like, what the fuck? Have you ever heard of a DN? All right, let's see here. What else do we have? Oh, I didn't realize I had open orders. IWM calls are doing pretty well. If anybody has those, 244. Yeah, that was an easy lower time frame punchback. If you go on my website, you will find the prices for all the things. But again, please make sure that your goal is to become an independent trader and that you are not here for signals, for the love of God. The occasional Gambellini. Baba Yaga. What do you mean? If a coin? I November 14th, 260 puts if somebody would have bought them. I finally watched K-pop. Anthony, you know you're here for the signals, dude. You know that's why you're here. You just want my signals. I'll be playing Battlefield at like 11 o'clock or 1 in the morning, and this dude will just pop into my lobby and just be like, is this all we do now? It scares the fuck out of me. It dead ass. Is this all we do now?
I feel that.
Yeah. VST down to 180. God damn. 3 rips off the top, 1 bounce off the bottom. Ooh, so obviously you got a bounce, and the bounce is recovering something. So you might have to wait for that journey to commence. You have lower time frame empty space, 193. I could see a retest all the way at 200 before you reverse. What was that? How fast can one learn your strat? Why do you need to learn it fast? How fast can I get through this 4-year college program?
He has to pay. Well,
It's entirely up to you, my boy. I cannot give you a prediction. Every human is entirely different. Sorry. I wish I could tell you or give you a better answer, but I've had people learn it in 6 months. I've had people learn it in it's taken them years, but still worth it no matter how long it takes. The shit is, you can carry with you. Here in your love way. Oh, box bounce. floor, left, retest, reclaim. That's a box on the 4 hour. Bam. Box, cost basis, 42.30, empty space above that. Yeah, so right now, as we speak, you are looking like you actually might want to try to go for a retest there. I mean, today's low would be a reversal trigger, so. If I was more, let's say 3 months of daily study. Yeah, I think learning it, but then getting it like having it be like when you look at a chart, you can see the setup. Like that takes it's per person. So, but yeah, for sure. I think if you just sit down, and you lock in. On the
Manuel's
long.
distracting me. Did we do US earnings?
What's it for me for?
You're literally posting a guy dancing, adding me, and it says Unk Geeking. I can't like pay attention to anything else.
I have more gray nowadays. I thought you didn't have any hair at all, but there, man, I was wrong.
On my beard, I don't have any hair on my head.
All right. I don't even have. I think I'm gonna go salt and pepper, dude. I get like fucking random gray hairs all up in my head. QS
My
earnings,
said,
does it move?
So whatever she says, I do.
A touch of gray. I don't see any earnings in the last couple of earnings that does anything. So that's one. That being said, I mean, you do have empty space down. I would say that's a 1050 target. But unfortunately, that the only thing that sucks about this one is that it just doesn't have that sort of movement quite yet. So I mean, if you bounced here and popped over 1635, complete opposite. We could see a break into new highs. So Junior is the salt and pepper I like. Is he freshly cracked pepper? Or is he prepackaged? All right, VX. Oh, John, Oxy up. In general, oil you up? No. I've told you no multiple times. You won't listen.
Muddy corners.
Crazy. John's a wild man. I bet John parties, dude. Hard.
Yo, I feel that, dude. I want to go party with John.
I do too, bro. He's on a college campus. He be going. Look at him with the crazy smiley faces. Only crazy people. They don't need to send real emojis. Yeah, that actually does look good on the 4 hour for a trip up to 44.32. All right, let's see here. TX. Dude, Viking Therapeutics. You guys tortured me with this stock for months. 50% of that empty space has been filled, and you built a box around it. 4 hour. What do you want to do to this? Down. You got to retest off of that. All right, the hourly seems to be the guidance that we need. A loss of 30.75, sure. The floor up above you that we could see on the higher time frames was that 32 mark. So right now, retesting or rejecting that, this could still go up. However, with the empty space down below, yeah, if you did see a break underneath that, that could be an advantageous setup. So, Chad Sarton, no, you don't, dude. And if you did, then you would fucking, you wouldn't be here, dude. That's a scammer, guys. If you thought that was real, I don't know, man. I don't know. Ayo, that was low key a bar. I don't know what I said. Yeah, what the fuck? Up 107. Yeah. What the fuck is going on here? Okay, so that's what you're bouncing off of. You got empty space. Manny, your mic is on or something. Is that you?
Yeah, I was responding to what you said. Every time somebody says that, I think of a meme, dude. Sorry.
Oh, you're fine. I just heard crackling, the mic crack. Hat looks fire. Thank you. Tesla gonna get that Bonnie Blue treatment from retailers. Isn't that a purse brand? Oh, never mind. I know what that is. Oh God, never mind. That's not a purse brand.
Does that mean 1,000?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's rough. I see, but that was better. I like how you did that. I'm proud of you. All right. 104.12. I mean, yes, I do see it, but it has to be over the top there. So let's just not overcomplicate that one. Love earnings, is that today? Anybody know? Okay.
It is.
It is. Okay. Yeah. So empty space is up above at 36. I think the worst case scenario here, due to the fact that we were unable to fully close out of that ceiling, is that we punch down. So if you have love and you're holding it into earnings, you could take the worst case scenario, which, 30, I'm sure would be cheap, or 28.86. We have seen some earnings or some movement on this, really, really, really melt down. I'm not sure if we've seen that so much on earnings. Yeah, so I still see 36. All right. TTD looking close. Getting better. It did. It was more resilient today. It does look really good. It is getting closer to earnings, which is still on November 6th, as far as I'm concerned. Now, again, if this one gets outside of 55.50, you really don't have much of a choice but to go ahead and try and take that position. And this is your quintessential inverse head and shoulders, which again, I'm not one to acknowledge, but in this scenario, it is one of the more high. It's all about statistics. If the statistics say it's a high probability pattern, then I'm going to look for it. Or I'm going to utilize it, but I'm still going to utilize the strategy or utilize my candle closes and targets. And so for that, because a lot of people will say, if you didn't know this, that you take the height of the head and shoulders, and that's how you get your price target, right? And in this case, it scarily lines up, but whatever.
I have a question about TTD.
What's that?
So I'm thinking I would go farther out contracts on TTD because, like, let's say it hits where we have to enter, like now, or no, tomorrow, right?
Yeah.
It would be smart to get like farther, like an extra week or so or like a week after November 6th because TTD likes to chop and shit.
It does. It does. And it is something that if it triggers, you kind of have to take it if it's what you want to take. But time wise, because think about it, if it does pop up, you want to be above that average, but it could come back down or build going into earnings, to your point. So yeah. I think it's a good idea. Obvious. Well, I wouldn't take it any other way because you don't want to have contracts that expire the day of and you're buying them weeks beforehand. Very rarely will those are going to lose value, then maybe regain it as you get a little bit closer. So,
thanks, man.
Yep. He said, "Rich people water." Yeah, the Mountain Valley.
Dude, Aquapana is much better.
All right, Ivy, get him out of here. Get him out of here. That was actually crazy alignment. IWM. What the hell? I can't actually hate on that one at all. Over 164.48. You got empty space all the way to 171 and 172. That looks great. And a gap. So not bad. Not bad at all. Obviously, correlate that to your lower time frame. If you can't break over that high, you might build a box here. But yeah, looks good. All right. Should we just wait for DKNG? Yes. Listen, I know I got excited because I thought it was leaving without me. It obviously did not. Yes. And it's also, like I think we said, earnings is getting close here. So there's definitely going to be an opportunity to take this. Earnings, I don't think, earnings actually have gone pretty well. Oh my God, yeah, they have gone well. Hold on a second. I just got the tingles. You could get it done. All right. Playing with his USB. Hey, yo, what? Oh. Yeah. When AI gains consciousness, that's what they're going to call it. Never mind. Let's see here. AI big volume came. Yeah, but it's, dude, I'm not touching that thing. That nothing has been said on this thing that's relevant at all. 1880. You know, if this one leaves without us, it leaves without us, but good bounce. Actually, great bounce. That is 3 times off the bottom. Well, fuck. Yeah, so if you set a stop loss on the floor, longer expiration, sure, go for it. You do have a lower time frame channel like that. So perhaps this is the third bounce that gets us up and out of there, but I wouldn't fuck around with that stop loss. It doesn't look terrible, but again, confirmation is needed. Don't let yourself get stuck on this one, FOMOing on it. So, oh, reference to the Head and Shoulders. Got it. Okay. All right. What else do we got? Walmart.
That was pretty funny though about the USB, Potter. I left.
Did you like that joke? Thank you.
That was pretty good.
Thank you. Thank you. Confirmation. Let's see here. Can I read BMR in R? Are you saying like, can I read? Are you insulting my reading skills? No, I'm just kidding. Hello. Oh, your boots came in. Oh, pretty. They look lovely. Are you gonna go get your outfit on and try your? Are you? Okay. Next year I'm gonna be a Saja boy. Anyway.
A lady boy.
Hey, 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 hey.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Hey.
Listen, that was 2001 comedy.
Yeah. Nah, 205. 2005. iPad Kid 2005 humor right there. That's all right. We forgive. And we forget.
Did iPads exist in 2005?
I don't know. You probably had one, spoiled ass. I was kidding.
What the fuck, bro? I was but a little immigrant.
Oh, true. Be careful. I wouldn't say that on TikTok Live, man.
Oh god.
Someone said immigrant. What? BMR does have 3 rejections off the top. It's tough. This one's a little bit tougher for me because of the price action in the past is trash. So I mean, it's just one of those things where you kind of need to read and react based on a lower time frame setup, which boom, boom, multiple rejections off the top, empty spaces. I mean, like eventually, yes. I mean, I think if you can get back up above 55.50, it's a real possibility you could go get that empty space up there. So Start growing that hair so you can mystery. What are you talking about? BA up. Now that, no, Manny, stop me.
Oh no, 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 no.
What do I need to? What? It just gave me that
Bluff.
look, dude. You know that
Bluff.
like that Shrek look. You know that gif of Shrek.
Oh yeah.
Like that one in live trading. Oh yeah, you already did it. Yeah, that one. That's how it just looked at me, bro.
Run away.
Yeah, just like that. It looks
Bloomberg
like
is
it.
saying that the U.S. is set to announce a pickup in Russia sanctions today or tomorrow.
They don't buy BA planes, do they? um, Mini? Oh, you're not gonna stop me. You're not gonna stop me, dude. You're not gonna stop me from buying 250s or
Dude, I'm like 1,000 miles
225s.
away from you. How am I gonna go stop you right now physically?
Exactly. I just realized that as well. Dude, 225s are like that's
What about
mad
220s? No,
low.
220s are probably expensive. What about
Yeah,
220s?
No, because this has not confirmed, so I'm taking them closer out of the money. Look at the empty space. It's gonna. And we know how BA does. Look how it do.
Yeah, it breaks out and then rejects.
Potter, I think
Yeah.
next week too. They got earnings.
Yeah, if you get next week. No, I'm not even gonna listen to that. I don't want to
Was it
hear it.
JR?
Why do you have to say that? Yeah, that's Junior.
Yeah, he has a BA position, I think.
Oh, that's right.
He's trying to get you to pump his contract.
220 Potter.
I'm buying them for this week, dude,
Yeah,
because of the
look at the
punchback
strike.
potentially. It's closing strong in that box, dude. I'm taking it.
It's fine, dude.
We got
We
1
already know how
minute.
this is gonna end.
All
We
right.
know exactly how this is gonna end.
You know what? Let me be me, okay? Because
Hey, did you charge your phone?
yeah, it's charged.
Pod.
All right. Anyway,
Take it. Go ahead. Take it.
It's going to the moon.
it's your for minute. Please no, chef.
S&P,
Sorry, it's too late, guys.
SPY
All right.
down 0.57.
Oh God, I just got a weird feeling in my stomach. All right, I'm getting out of all the Tesla.
Oh.
I'm out. No, I'm just joking.
No.
It's too late. You're locked in.
We're about to get we're about to get our Universal trip paid right now.
What are you looking at me like that, Pearl? Or not?
Or it's gonna send the money back longer.
Or we're gonna be submitting our applications to Universal, bro.
They won't release their earnings till 4:15, right? And
Yeah.
then they'll do
No,
a call.
Central time.
No, they'll release it probably at 4:15, and then
Just wait. Ask her. Just add me, bro. Like I'm gonna just add me with whatever happens.
Send me $10.
That's crazy.
If
I
you
don't
want
remember
live
that
alerts,
next AC question you asked me. Next AC question you asked me, I remember that shit.
hey Grok. No, I'm gonna go to Home Depot. They're giving away certifications. I can do your job.
Okay, go ahead.
Tesla necesita una ola rápida. Oh.
Okay.
Screenshot that and send it in the chat. What are you reading?
Yeah, send that shit in the chat, bro.
He said Tesla needs a speedball.
What's Paula mean? Polo, Polla. What's that mean? Una Paula.
Poya?
Okay, that's what I thought.
Chicken.
And then Rapida.
Chicken.
No. Okay, well then that's what I said.
Pollo.
I don't know what rip is. Like, what is? How do you say ripping? How do you say ripping in Spanish? Is there a word for ripping in Spanish? Palito?
Yeah, it's called masturbando.
Yes.
Masturbando, that's the word.
So Tesla necesita una
Say it,
pola
Jared. Say that word.
rápida.
Masturbar. No, say Tesla necesita masturbar.
Tesla necesita un palala.
Pinche palito.
Ivy, ban yourself. No, I'm kidding.
Tesla necesita un pingazo.
Ivy, turn the gun around.
Ivy, soundboard.
Todazo.
Soundboard Ivy.
Tesla de puta.
De puta.
I'm so disappointed.
This is going to be a full Spanish-speaking chat by 2028 or 2029. Right when the sweatshirts come in.
Fuck. And the hats.
Yeah, 2029. Yeah, ETA.
The hats, bro.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
moving.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Don't say it unless it's. Dude, I'm about to go. All right, I'm gonna stop. We're gonna hang out here, TikTok. I'll be right back.